Hi all, Emery here with another version of the window farms. This is my latest design change. I did this one mostly to avoid using the hole saw on the back of the pet bottles, which has been a constant frustration for me trying to stack the towers up. The hole saws are expensive, hard to find the right size for the pet bottle neck, and generally just a really frustrating and difficult task. And it's not really kid friendly, which is kind of what I'm trying to go for eventually with the window farm project, is to make it a little more kid friendly. So using less hole saws and still using drills and sharp razor knives, but hopefully it's a little bit more controllable and safe for kids. So here it is. This system just uses some rope. I'm probably going to try to use some kind of chain instead, because setting the height for each knot has been kind of frustrating. But as you can see, the pet bottle has been cut. The base of the bottle has been just sliced right off. I'm still using the neck and the hose connector fitting and hose to drop down to um, the next planting tub. But I cut the base completely off, so I don't have to worry about drilling the hole. And here I've just punched holes with a regular hole punch and put some loop rings in there, and I'm just hooking everything together that way. So as we go down, you can see the whole system. And again, I've been putting gravel and little filter screens in. This filter screen worked a lot better than the other ones. The idea is just to not clog up the system with too much dirt, to make sure that um, the hose stays clear. And also it adds a little bit of weight to the bottom, to the base of the bottle, especially important in this kind of configuration where the plants could be top heavy and could mean that the bottle could tip over. We want to avoid that, so putting a little bit of gravel down here gives it a little weight to the bottom. And then as we go further down, I dealt with the water tank situation by simply just punching two holes with a drill and stringing a chopstick through it. That seems to work fairly well. Um, I got to make sure that my knots don't come loose. Like this one's going to come loose, I think, unless I glue it on there or something. But overall, I think the system is a much simpler to assemble. It doesn't use a hole saw, which is nice. I have my airlift tube coming out a hole at the top here so that I have a more direct line. And then as we go up to the top, I use just a rubber hose to flip it over, so I don't have to worry about bending the hose anymore. So the whole system should be much easier for kids to try to assemble. So I'm going to step back here and try to get a whole shot here. Excuse my room for being a little dirty and messy. So you can see the comparison of the two systems. On the left side I have the kind of traditional pet bottle stacks using the hole saw, where they are connected together. And I think overall, this newer system is much better in a lot of ways, because, for example, the plants have a lot more room to grow around. You can adjust the height between each one very easily. Overall, I think it's a better system to use. And it looks actually kind of cooler. So we'll see how it goes. I'll be planting in the next couple of weeks here. And by the way, this is winter, which is one of the awesome things about window farming, is that you can plant in December and they won't care so much. They'll just keep growing. So, all right, thanks.